What's going on YouTube? It's your Shirley Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks, and we got two really good teams and a very good game. I know somebody in my last couple of videos, I guess the competition wasn't that great, or I blew out my opponent, or they quit early, and so right here I can guarantee you this is a very good game. And with also two teams in Madden that have look at that. That was terrible stick. I should have been able to get around that person. However, Madden this year, having stick is very difficult. You really have to out-execute your opponent because there is stick in this game. It's just not as much as in previous years. I think a lot of top players can agree with me on that one, as my opponent breaks the sack. But with the Cowboys and the Packers, both of these teams, have been doing really good in the NFL. And their Madden ratings have just keep going up and up and up. So these have become two pretty good teams to run with. At the beginning of the year, it was all Niners and Seahawks. Both those teams came back to life. And, some of the high risers are, the Packers, the Cowboys, the Cardinals, the Patriots are some, really good teams now that you can play with. And there's a lot more diversity, I feel like, in Madden and the ranked game scene. So, which is always a good thing. And I've been running these Cowboys now for a couple weeks, and really enjoy running the squad. And Eddie Lacy, I heard there's a new Eddie Lacy car that came out in Mutt. I've been part of the Shugs and a couple of the people, and I don't know. I've been getting that Mutt feeling. Just haven't pulled the trigger yet because I feel like I want to spend some actual money and to have a pretty decent team as opposed to I've never really been the one to grind solos out and do all that. I honestly just don't have a lot of time now with how much I've been working to do all that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the near future. As you always want to have your opponent on 3rd and 39, and then send an A gap, get a sack, and make a punt on 4th and 48. That Cincy D just came to life right here. Back to the gameplay a little bit though. My opponent, he sends a lot of heavy blitzes. And as you can see right there, and it bothered me. Sometimes I was not able to pick it up too well, and a couple times I held on to the ball too long and didn't do that split-second decision of releasing the ball. Like right there, if I released it just a half a second earlier, my tight end where I was throwing it to would have been open. But my opponent has some really good blitzes. You can see he's definitely disrupting me a little bit. 4th and 20 was playing man coverage. I did a good job of clearing out that route. So if he was in man coverage, I was going to throw that deep crossing route with all those different vertical routes. Allowing that to have one-on-one coverage, and that cross route's going to beat that one-on-one coverage. And if it was zone, I was going to throw up the face catch. That was pretty much simple as that. 4th and 20, those are kind of only your two options. Since the smart route out routes are still pretty good this year. I've never really been the smart route kind of guy, and so I was making that adjustment towards the end of last year. But then the new game came out, and I just kind of completely went away from it. So right here is my opponent's on a 4th and 18. It looks like he kind of has me beat, but I was able to click on and swat the ball and get another crucial stop. So back-to-back possessions, I was able to get a stop. Going into half here. He has no timeouts, so on 3rd and 8, I wanted to run the ball because if I was able to get the first down, then great, I'm going to try for the touchdown. But if not, I'm going to kick the field goal as time expires because I don't want him to have any time, and especially since I'm going to get the ball and to start the second half as I do right here. I believe my opponent slip kicked it, so that's why I got the ball right around the 50-yard line. And look at this. He plays man coverage. I make just a terrible read. The man coverage guy was the safety since he was doing this a heavy blitz, and I didn't make a proper read. It was a formation that I haven't been really running too much. I've been mainly running the trips tight end, single back bunch as my two formations. So right there I went to a different formation, which is a really good play, but just made a bad read. And this whole game has been really close, and to give up. I was up by a field goal, going in to make it a 2-score game, and to give up that momentum and have that, change of possession is just a momentum killer and just something you can't do. And once again, not a good job about trying to out-execute my opponent to get the W. So it's 4th and 9, though. I was able to hold up, and he took his points. Very smart of him. I think it's silly. It's funny and silly when someone with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, down by 3, is in field goal range. It's 4th and 8. In the red zone, and they go for a touchdown or they go for the first down. Take your points. D up. He's been playing pretty good D on me. Once again, the pressure gets to me, and have a 2nd 16. He sends an edge blitz from the left side, and I threw it right when I got hit. Once again, he looked like he did like a double A gap, so I had the slant across the middle, wide open. Going into the fourth quarter, as a tied ball game, hit him up with the toss. He's been man blitzing me a lot, so I decided to hit him with the toss play, and that's kind of a weakness of all-out man type of blitz. And so I get a 1st and goal, and can't do anything with it. Now it is a 4th and goal, and I'm going to take my points. I just got through saying you got to take your points. So I took my points, go up by 3, and that was a really nice route combination, and a really nice 5-wide play. I haven't really seen that before, and I wasn't really expecting that kind of streak pass from Madden 13 style. So good job on my opponent's part. Got a good stop, and then hit me with a little cross around. So 3rd and 7, I took away everything he wanted to do and all the different cross routes and the wheel route, and was able to get him a 4th and 7. Hits me with a smart route out route, and unfortunate, I sent the blitz from the right, and he had a good play call on me. And the very next play hit me with the so popular counter play, and was able to get the touchdown. So now I'm down by 4 points, and I have to get a touchdown to get the win. This is going to be the last possession, so I'm going to be running the ball a little bit because I'm going to make this the last possession either way. Once again, just hit a nice little cross around by the tight end. Get the first down on 2nd and inches. With 57 seconds left, I take off the chew clock. I had that on there, I believe. And let's see. I pick up his blitz very good. Nothing's really open. A was open, but I didn't want to take it to sack. I just want to throw the ball away. 3rd and 10. He sends a crazy A gap at me, and I was just able to get the pass off. And right here, he just played some coverage defense, but he was a defensive end and kind of got the block shit on me. And look at that. The guy's wide open for a touchdown. Nothing there. So now it's 4th and 5. I go to one of my favorite plays, and this is going to be the ball game, folks. Dot! And Cole Beasley for the touchdown. Let's go. Look at this, man. A was kind of open as well, but look at that. Dot! So I'm going by 3 points, and it's going to be pretty tough with my opponent. He has 8 seconds left. Look at this guy down the middle. He's wide open. It looks like he's open. And I hit the swat button, swat the ball away, and the game is going to be coming to a close as he's just going to try to Hail Mary, and that's not going to happen, luckily. You know how this game is, though, but this time it doesn't happen. I get the W. Y'all wanted to see some good gameplay. This was a great back-and-forth game. 4th and 5, he came up with the clutch touchdown and got the W. See you on the sticks.